What should men be doing in the year 2021 to better their life? Stay tuned. Welcome back to the Anthony Spade channel. Before we get started, I want you to watch the entire video. If you like the video, comment, like, subscribe at the end of the video. But first, watch the entire video. Next, I would not be talking about all women, even though it feels like it. And if you haven't subscribed to my second channel, who is Anthony Spade, the link is in the description. All right, today I'm going to be talking about what men should be doing in the year 2021. All right, I've stated numerous of times that 2021 was the year of change. It's the transitional year. If you did not learn anything in 2020, you're going to have a hard time in 2021. Bottom line, if you guys are new to Red Pill or you're new to women's nature, your best bet is to stay away from dating. We're going to start off with that. Most of you guys are not prepared to date the type of women that are running around right now, because the 2020 woman is totally different than the 2021 woman. Why? Insecurity levels have dropped completely. All right? What do I mean by insecurity levels have dropped completely? I'll probably tell you 98% of women, souls are for sale. And the reason why their souls are for sale is because now a woman has to use her brain. And the leftover guys who cannot see her nature are going to be paying for her. Guys that can see her nature will strictly control a woman by not allowing a woman to get that close to them, not giving a woman title, and making a woman earn her way and before she even gets sex from the man. That's what a lot of you guys are unable to do. But those of you who are transitioning into this new red pill world, the first thing that you need to do in 2020 is understand that you're going to have to be the master of multiple hustles. The reason why you have to be the master of multiple hustles is because your new president does not have a plan to get the economy back up. So what does that mean? It's going to be survival of the fittest. That means it's going to be hard for you to find a job. And the jobs that you have, you really got to hold down really, really good, because bosses are going to be they're not going to be that lenient on firing you. Everything has to work to a T. You have to think about it. Look at Chick-fil-A. Why is Chick-fil-A so popular? Because of their service. They're one of the very few fast food restaurants that give you gourmet service. This is why those lines are always packed, to the point where their service is so good that you start to believe their food is better when it's really not. Their food don't taste that much better. What you are in love with is the dopamine releases you get when you go to that restaurant. When you pull up at the drive-thru and those teenagers are saying, "Hey, welcome to Chick-fil-A," and they have a smile on their face, knowing that psychologically they don't even feel that way. But you get dopamine because you got somebody treating you really good, and then that transitions into making you think that the food tastes good. Okay, that's what you have to learn about life. You have to understand this. When it comes to a job, you're going to have to be the best at your job, because bosses have to make their business the best, because you have less people that are out spending money, because you have less people that actually have money. Little boutiques, little cheap stores, dollar stores, Rainbow for women, all of these will always have business because they're little or nothing. People can always go to the dollar store and get dopamine releases buying $10 worth of stuff and feeling like you actually went to go shop. So you have to understand the psychologicals of people. There's too many people and not enough jobs, so the jobs are going to be hard for people to keep because the bosses are going to be more strict. This is why you have to learn to be an entrepreneur. You have to learn to work for yourself. All right? And another thing that you have to learn, running your own business doesn't count until you're profitable. Until you're able to actually pay other employees to do work, please don't tell yourself that you're an employee because you can tell people what you want to do with your life. You need to stop that in 2021. 2021, you're going to have to actually back up everything that you're talking about. Now, I know a lot of you guys in the manosphere, right? You don't start believing people until they can actually show you the women. Well, let me tell you something about that game. In a lot of cases, when you whip out a phone or a camera, any girl is willing to act because it gives her the attention. A classy lady, which is the lady that you want, doesn't want to be seen on camera. So a lot of you guys this year, stop trying to make the world look like you the biggest player in the world. You know what I'm saying? You got some dating coaches out there that are really good, that are going to back up their thing with women. Like AMS, he's a real good one. He backs up everything that he talks about with women, and he shows you the receipts. But a lot of you guys out there, you don't get women like him. You're going up to random women and picking out random friends, random little girls that hover around you because you pull out a camera, and then you trying to convince everybody else that you got women. That has to stop this year. This year, you either got women or you don't, but you should not feel the need to show somebody because a woman's value is not there. There ain't no point of telling people you got a girlfriend, but you don't own a business. You better tell people your business comes before your girlfriend. That's what you need to be doing. You have to marry and be in a relationship with your dreams. Bottom line. Next, you got to get right healthy. You got to learn to eat right. You have to stay away from fast foods. You have to stay away from things that are going to cause your vibration to drop lower. Fast food is going to do it. Stress is going to do it. Arguing back and forth with invisible people online is going to do it. See, this is why I stress putting your phone down in 2021. Because you're going to have to separate your life online and your life in reality. Because the life in reality is what counts. The life online is only dragging you deeper down the rabbit hole. You get too deep in that rabbit hole going down online. When you try to face reality, you won't be able to take it. This is why a lot of those YouTubers took themselves out of the game a couple years ago. When those YouTubers were just committing, they were taking themselves out the game because they got so deep into the matrix that the only thing that mattered were people online, the invisible people that they can't see. And the moment the people online started talking in the comments, complaining about this, when you guys start paying attention to people doing that, you're now hooked up to the matrix, and the matrix is going to decide how happy you are. And a lot of those content creators are not happy with themselves because they're trying to appease the people who aren't happy with themselves. So what must you do? Do not go too deep down the rabbit hole. It's good to be woke, but it's bad to be too woke. You feel what I'm saying? I always say this. A fake woke person, they never reach new heights. A woke person never elevates to another level. All they learn how to do is argue. They learn how to debate people. They learn how to tell you about conspiracy theories. They learn to tell you about the past. They learn to tell you about slavery. They learn to tell you a whole bunch of stuff that you already knew, but they go deeper into detail, but they can't tell you how to run a business. They can't tell you how to build an account. They can't tell you how to trade stocks. They can't tell you how to do nothing but come up with an excuse why your life ain't shit. 2021, you have to be able to see which one of these people are actually predicting the future or how many are telling you about the past to get your emotions involved. You should have woke up already. You shouldn't have nobody waking you up. You shouldn't be trying to be catering your life to somebody else's reality that thinks that they're woke. 2021 is time for you to show and prove. It's an individual game for every man. You and a bunch of guys are not going to change women. And a whole bunch of women are not getting ready to change men. At the end of the day, both men and both women both want a relationship. They both want to be married. They both want to have kids. They both want to do all this. But the ideologies that everybody has followed has completely screwed them up. So what does that mean? You're only going to have a small percentage of women that are actually woke. And there's going to be a small percentage of men that are actually woke. The moment you start thinking just like the masses, you are now part of the matrix. 2021 for men, you have to completely change everything around. Because if you want to take masculinity back, which is what a lot of you guys are trying to do, like, let's be honest, semen retention has been working. A lot of you guys are seeing what it's like to be disciplined, seeing what it's like not to jerk off, and allowing your body to become stronger from doing that, and then you start to feel masculine. Once you start to feel masculine and you become comfortable with oneself, you'll learn what type of woman needs to be around you. I'm telling you that right now. Some of you guys that are in shape, got a nice body, you need a fat chick. I'm not gonna lie to you. A lot of you guys that are addicted to the gym, you need a fat chick. Because you need somebody that you and them can build something together while molding at the same time. Get you a fat chick and help her lose weight if she likes you. If she likes you, a woman is willing to listen. That's what a lot of you guys need. And a lot of you guys out there that are complaining about women online, because online, you're a teacher. Online, you know everything about women. Online, you're a knowledgeable woman. But in reality, you don't really know anything about women. You only know how to say the things online that caters to a man's weakness that he got from a woman, from being hurt from a woman. You know what I'm saying? You know how to do things like that. A lot of you guys know how to take your bitterness and throw it back onto other bitter people. That's what's happening in the manosphere. A lot of bitterness is throwing it back onto the bitterness. You have to recognize that this year. You have to recognize which one of us are actually teaching you something for you to learn, and which ones are actually massaging your shoulders of insecurity, making it feel good to hear the same stuff over again. 2021, we got to get it correct. And it's going to get corrected this year. All that bot shit has to stop. What do I mean by bot shit? When I do a reaction video of a girl saying something dumb, that goes viral. When I do a video on how to eat good, how to do stock market, how to better yourself as a person, I barely touched 10,000 views. So if I feed you the crap, the reaction videos, I'm going to get 40 to 50,000 views. But if I feed you the good food that you really need to your brain, you don't want to hear it. It's the same thing. You want a slice of pizza, or do you want an apple to eat? You're going to go with the slice of pizza. But what you have to learn how to do, you got to learn how to eat that apple, because that apple is better for you. That's what I had to learn being a vegan. I had to learn that, hey, when I eat fatty foods, I go to sleep. I don't think that good. You know what I'm saying? Sloppy. You may get a video once a day, or every other day you'll get a video. But when I'm eating healthy, I'll film 5 videos in a day, do a lecture, take my dogs to the dog park, get up and work on this truck like I do on my second channel. I had to learn what's good for my life and what's bad for my life, which is what men need to do in 2021. Figure out what's good for you outside of women. Hopefully you're able to get the message of what I'm throwing to you guys this year, because this year I'm going to be coming deep. I really need you guys to change, not only for your sanity, but for my own sanity too, so I can start giving you deeper content instead of bot shit that just gets views. This is Anthony Spade, man. Hopefully you're able to get the message. Comment, like, subscribe to both of my channels. The link is in the description. Hasta la vista.